Friday night kid bash. Friday night. Friday night kid bash. Friday night kid bash. Friday night kid bash. Yo, it's Friday night. UFC. Friday night kid bash. Pepsi and the Big Wookie. Friday night kid bash.
Hey everybody, welcome to Friday Night Kid Bash. Halloween. Well, today's not Halloween, but it is our Halloween episode because Halloween will happen and pass and be done before our next episode. So this is the episode. We're just a couple days away. Tomorrow afternoon, I'll be out celebrating Halloween with a bunch of friends and family and doing a bunch of other really cool things. Then on Tuesday, I'll be taking the kids for the long walk, trick-or-treating. But anyways, we're here tonight. We're gonna I'm just getting set up. I always move my camera around because I use my lights for everything. So now we gotta see how we can get this camera to look straight. Hey, there we go. That's cool. Hey, look, don't ever throw your stuff away right away. Always save your nubs, your bits, everything. You never know what you might need back. That's good and covered up enough. But I don't have. There we go. There we go. Sponsors. And so welcome to Friday Night Get Bash. We're having a good night tonight. Hope everybody comes in, files in, has a good time. Come and hang out. It's such a great night to come in and hang out and have Friday Night Get Bash. I invited a bunch of people to come hang out with us throughout the night, and we'll see if any of them answer the call and come to hang out with us. So I put an invite to my whole entire local group to see if any of those guys want to come and hang out with us this evening. If not, I kind of feel like it's your loss. You don't come and hang out. I'm not forcing you or anything, but man. So, we are just going to do some of this. We're just doing like some nipping and stuff. I better get on cam, huh? Just doing a little bit of nipping, and I got all my tools here. Over off to the left of me, I have glass files, 800, 600, 400 sanding grit. I have buffer pads, polishing pads, and I even have tape and knives and files. So that's what I got out for all my sanding supply needs. Usually I take things down to 800, and then I polish them up to 2500 with a buffing pad. And it's all handwork, really. You don't need to use power tools. Like some people do use power tools on this stuff, but I just like, really, power tools, guys? Come on, somebody's got to come talk to me about that. Come tell me why you would use power tools for your gunpla. I'm over here in the chat box, and you can tell me. Tell me. I don't feel like typing at the moment. I just did a bunch of typing just to get you guys in here. All right. It feels like it's been a really long week for me though. And yeah, I'm just super excited to be moving forward. Looking for some part-time work in my area as well. So if you're in the Minnesota area, let me know. Guess part-time work. And I will get a hold of you, and we can definitely check and see. So, anyways, over in the comments on YouTube, let us know what you're doing for Halloween. Where are you going? Is it a party? Are you just staying in and handing out candy? Are you taking the kids around the block? What's going on? Let us know what your Halloween plans are. Have you entered a competition? Are you part of a build-off? Is it Halloween related? Let us know. This year, our team, Kit Bash Gundam, did not issue any fall build-offs. However, I do believe next holiday, we did not really do a Christmas build-off last year, so I think we should. I think that's something we should really do. You know what I mean? Like, maybe do a Christmas build off this year. I don't know. What should we call it? Nice. So this is the part I'm working on right now. So it's got a nub mark right there. Can't really see it that well because the lighting is horrendous. And my nails. Forgot to cut my nails today. Don't hate me for that. Don't hate me because they help. Like I like to have my nails a little long when I'm working on kits where I like need to be able to hold on to things better. So that's why I don't always cut my nails because working on models having nails can be helpful. Now, I do suggest you right before assembling a kit after a paint, maybe trimming back and filing them down and stuff so that they're not so pokey on the paint, and then you won't get any scuffing or scratches or chipping from your fingers. My kids are making noise. My kids are making noise. Oh man. This is the only tool I don't have yet in the tools community is I don't have a good reamer. Now I have a hobby knife that can obviously be used for reaming, but I really don't like using hobby knives for that job. I know there is an actual tool, and some people actually use those for they use them as to get rid of those lines and stuff that come in some models. I know that. And yeah, and then remember buff your whole part. I believe we can get away with showing buffing. Buffing, yeah, buff your whole part. That's what we're doing. Just gonna check one, check one thing, check a thing real quick. Check thing, chicken wing, check thing. And yeah, we're just having a good time tonight. We're just gonna be hanging out till about 10:30, maybe. And let's see if this schmuck is gonna answer. See what's going on. Oh. Well, can't say I didn't try to reach him, the guy. So, with this piece, I just got to hit it with the 800 in a couple spots. And we're having a great time. Yeah, so anybody coming in, checking us out, let us know where you're going in the chat box. Let us know what you're up to, what you're doing. We're just here hanging out on the Friday before Halloween. So this is the Halloween Hallows Eve episode of Kit Bash Gundam. And we're working on Gundam Barbatos. Just getting some sanding going. Having a great time. How about you guys? Everybody else having a great time? Yeah. That's awesome. Don't mind me. I'm just checking. I got. Um, I'm just like making sure I'm not shaking the camera a whole bunch. Yeah, we're out here. Heard some messed up jokes today on TikTok. I can't believe they let that happen, but some of them were hilarious. Some of them were messed up. And just so you know, this is my second nip. I use the trusty dusty God hands for my second round nip, and they're always great. Just remember, guys, I'm just keeping a track and seeing, if anybody's gonna come in. Anybody throws their hands up and goes, "Hey, me." We're just sitting right there. I know I'll help. Actually, like move my chair over, maybe. Yeah. Here we go. Yo, yo, yo. Curly's on the roll. Let him know. Let him know, no. Hold on. All right, guys. Now that we're back, sorry about that slight delay. We are back. Let's go ahead and talk about this. ClarksvilleHobbyDepot.com. Head on over there and use discount code G_syndicate10 to get 10% off, $25 purchase or more. And when you go use that code, that lets my sponsor know I sent you there. Things that you can find at my sponsor's shop. You can find gunpla. You can find model cars, model tanks, model planes, model boats, I believe. And then you can also find RC vehicles of several different sizes and classifications. So head on over to ClarksvilleHobbyDepot.com and get yourself some awesome gear, man. Head over there. They also have tools and most of your other supplies that you'll ever need, along with diorama supplies. So head on over to Clarksville Hobby Depot today. And this is almost over. Sponsor announcement. Now until the 31st, that's, I believe, Tuesday. And head on over there, and every purchase you make enters you the chance to win a $100 gift card with every purchase at Clarksville Hobby Depot. Pair that up with our discount code, and you'll get free shipping if you spend quite a bit of money. So head on over there and get your free shipping and your entry into that $100 gift card. Nothing wrong with that. And like I said, over at Clarksville Hobby Depot, they have tons of stuff for you to choose from, so you probably never run out of things you'd like to get. So head on over there, check it out, and we'll see you on the next Keep Bash Gun. We're not going away or anything. Just saying. You head on over there, get something, and come on back over here, Then, yeah. That's all we're doing. We're hanging out, having a good time. And, yeah, so this is where we're at, what we're doing. And also, rub your sticker. Love your sticker. Rub your sticker. Love your sticker. Rub, 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 rub. Was doing? I don't know. So here we are. Yeah, just I'm trying to get a hold of people. And yeah, so and yeah, so these pieces, as you can see, the way I do my first round nip when I'm working on these parts. So you just look carefully, find the best approach to cut to where it leaves you the least amount of material to remove after you've cut it. So I'm trying to see where the getting gets good. You have to forgive me. I got a couple scratches on my hand from a gato. Alright. So anyways, they're on there. And it's like right there. There's a spot. Like you can't see it on the live camera very well. However, you can see it when I take photos of it in 4K. So, gotta make it gone. Sometimes it's just a couple wiggles of the wrist, like wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's how my brain thinks. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And then it's gone. And then we just, like I said, we come back, we hit it with this. A couple flicks of the wrist. More flicks of the wrist. And then hit everything you may have had to sand. If you go through your sand grits and everything. Hey, out there! Welcome to the Halloween show. Keep Bash Gundam. Go ahead and send us a message. Let us know what's going on, what you got doing. We are hanging out, sanding a master grade barbatos. I'm working on some of the white armor parts right now, and well, yeah, we're just hanging out, having a good time, trying to get these guys in here hanging out with us. I've got all these chat rooms just rolling, so I'm just waiting on guys to come through. And that's all we're doing. We're just hanging out, having a good time. One by one, the guys will show up throughout the night, most likely. Yes. I also have a later night show going on tonight. It will not be Gundam related. I will be finishing up my daughter's costume for the party tomorrow. We will be making a. Oh, she wants to be a dragon. So that's what we're doing. We're building her a dragon costume. It's not easy. It's been hard, been difficult. Me and the missus have had to take a break from each other twice. Like not because we were mad, but you know, sometimes we get a little frustrated with each other, and what we can do and what we think are not the two things that are the same for me. Sometimes I have more I have more confidence in my wife than she allots herself. And I try to push her to be more confident in herself. And that's why, when I say, oh, yeah, we can do that. And then she goes, no, we can't. I go, oh. It's like, well, be confident. Maybe you can do it. You can get it done. And she's like, no, I can't do that. I'm just like, yes, you can. You're going to be great. And then I tell her I love her, you know. But we get to the point where it's like, oh, I thought we had conversation, we did this. However, on the other end of it, the smiles on the kids' faces when they see their costumes all finished and worked on and stuff, because we got the boys done yesterday. His was super easy, super fast. So we only had to spend the one day on his costume. We've been working on my daughter's costume for over a month, so it's not easy at all, guys. Like, so I do have the chat box. It's not open on the video screen, but there is a chat box for you guys to come and chat with me while I'm live. If you do comment when I'm not live at YouTube, YouTube will notify me and I'll still comment after the live. So if you're still watching and you comment, go ahead. I'll respond. I'll talk to you guys while it's not live, because then I actually have more time to actually converse with you through texts while you're watching it and stuff, and then I'll know what video you're watching and I'll know what you're talking about. Uh-oh. There's the little bug right there.
Hello.
That's Littles.
Hello.
She hasn't been on the show in quite some time.
I have not.
But that's okay. She's been busy studying, learning to be a little human. And then she'll be a big human.
Yes.
So that's what Little's been up to, guys.
Sorry I gave this to you during the show, but
Is this your report card?
referral for getting glasses, I think.
Oh yeah, we got notified that our Littles here needs some glasses. Oh, look at you. Yeah, you need some glasses. Well, I love you, sweetie, but you're kind of blind. You're such a silly kid. It's all right. You're fine. You'll be fine. All right, we'll bring that in with us to the doctors. Maybe they'll concur, give us a second opinion. I don't know. But anyways, the doctor's a great guy. We got set up appointments like right away. Called them. Had openings in less than past the weekend. Before Halloween, they'll be going in to get their new glasses. And they're going to get the whole spiel. They're going to get their eyes dilated and stuff for their test. It's going to be hilarious. They're going to get out of there. It's going to be so funny. I've only had my eyes dilated twice for vision care. We found out I have astigmatism. It's a slight shake in one of my eyes, And so at nighttime, it causes all the lights to have like really long strings of light that come out of them. It doesn't wave or wiggle. It's just like a star with really bright, skinny points. That's the only way I can really say it. But every light does it, so it's not just like one line or two lines. It's like a lot of lines. So even if I did have my driver's license, I probably wouldn't be able to drive very well at nighttime. I would have to wear, I think they're called HD glasses, but really they're just yellow tinted sunglasses. But they're not dark. They're tinted yellow. But what it does for a person with astigmatism is it'll soften the blow of the light hitting your eyes, so you don't get those big huge streaks and trails and stuff. And then you can see on the road, and you can drive better. You do a good job. So that's how I deal with my astigmatism. But I don't drive, so I don't really have to worry about it. And my wife and I don't really go places at nighttime anymore. We aren't. I mean, we'll go down to the grocery store real quick, which is less than 2 blocks away. Like literally, we exit where we live, like in the road we live on. We exit it. We go 2 blocks one direction, and then the grocery store's right there. Like, we don't live far from our grocery store, so I wouldn't say the grocery store's name because some places of the world that grocery store people would be like, "What?" It's a very region specific grocery store, so I have no worries. It's a good grocery store though. I wasn't saying knocking it, but they don't pay me to say their name, so I'm not going to say their name. That's like the way I like to feel about a lot of things. Like people ask me, "Oh, where do you get this and where do you get that?" And like, well, it's like I got this first cut nipper. I don't always like telling people where I got it, but it's like if you want a good first cut nipper, I have to tell you where I got it. And it's just like I feel so bad that I don't have a nipper or any tool products yet from my sponsor. But monetary wise, I have been very tight on the budget. So just got to do what we got to do. I have a bunch of supplies here right now, and that's what we got. That's what we got to work with, and we're going to just keep working with that for now. Don't worry. In the future, we will definitely be scoring a whole bunch of really cool gear from our sponsors because they're great guys over there. I really think they're awesome. And you guys should head on over there and hang out. Check out their product line, what they're holding on to for tools and stuff, even because, sometimes you be surprised you find those really good deals on tools. You miss on that. I know none of my local vendors do deals on tools. That's where they get their money. That's how they make their money most of the time. So they don't really do a special on tools in my area because that's the local. That's what they do. The builders groups in my local area to keep the price of the kits down. We purchase little tools and stuff from our shop so that they can stay afloat through the tool sales as well, or else they don't make much on the sale of the kits because my local shop, they believe that they shouldn't be charging more than 5 or 10 over retail for their products. Or 5 or 10, it's not retail, but it's like suggested MSRP or whatever. When you're a business and a company and you buy a product to put on a shelf, you pay so much. And then there's a gap of how much you can make as a profit. And that profit gets divided up in your overhead. Some gunpla companies that sell gunpla here, not companies, but hobby companies that sell gunpla, they put a big markup on some kits, way beyond MSRP markups. And when you're getting to like a kit that only costed you $20 at P Bandai, and you get it here in America, and it gets into a shop puts a big mark on it, and it's 25 P Bandai, it's $7,500 in America, real quick. Even though if you had access to the P Bandai, it would be better. I don't know. So also, I used to be kind of like one of those guys that I would only shop at three places. You know, there was only three stores that I would buy Gundams from. Now I don't buy Gundams at all. I'm not in the buying stage of Gunpla anymore. It has officially moved to just sit and slowly build them. You know, work on them and build them up for what you want, how you want them to look. There's a whole bunch of cool things in here. There's a lot of detail in this kit that I'm liking, like different shapes and stuff like that. So pew 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 pew. Oh yeah, this was the part that I was working on last time. This is we got to take out the more aggressive buffer. So these ones are pretty soft. This one's a little more aggressive. So we're gonna check that out. Yeah, buddy. And yeah. Oh yeah, that got it real quick. Woohoo! So I'm excited for tomorrow to hang out with my friends and have a good time. Hopefully that's how it goes. All right, then we'll go down to the other buffer just so we can softly get to all those other nooks and crannies. Littles is over there finishing up her costume, the parts that she can work on. And then when I move into tonight's late night load episode, we'll be shifting gears from the Gundam, and I will be finishing up the stitching on her wings. I'll bring that over here and we'll be working on that, stitching up wings. And then my wife should be home sometime soon. All right. Gonna hit this with the 800 grit. Ugh. How's it going? What are you doing?
Anyone looking for any other black gloves?
Nope. How you doing out there? Let's see, where are you coming from? Twitch. You're out there in Twitch land. Surprise! Sorry, I'm not playing a video game right now. It is Friday Night Kit Bash, and we build plastic models for Friday Night Kit Bash. And I'm working on a Master Grade Gundam Barbatos. And I am just getting rid of all the nub marks on the white armor parts at the moment. Just real quick work, nothing fancy. This is a buffing pad, and I'm just buffing away. Buff, buff, buff. It gets in all the nooks and crannies. Make sure we have nice scuff surfaces so we can paint. And that's the final piece. All right, so I have a few different options here for parts and stuff, techniques. So here's my part. It has 2 nubs on it still. So I have my secondary nipper, which is a God hand nipper. Very nice tool. Always be careful with it. Be gentle. And if you're, a nub fell off. Let's make sure it doesn't need good cleanup. Okay. Sometimes nubs just fall on their own. So, and just make sure you're getting good clearance and good cuts. Because if you are, then you can sand it real quick and easy. Get rid of it. And it's roaring to go. Try not to lean in too much. Right. So yeah, hit it with the buffer. Like I said, everything gets a buff. Buff, buff, buff. So yeah, we're over here. If you want to see any of my final product work, you can head on over to TikTok and search WebC Official on TikTok, and that will show you some of my final work kits and stuff, some things that I've built. It's a little hard to showcase those products live. My cameras don't really like to showcase good quality kits live, but I have a really good photo taking camera and a video taking camera when I'm not live streaming, and I upload those over on TikTok all the time. At least twice a week I'm uploading on TikTok different kits, different photo shoots. I'm going to be going over to my mother and my father-in-law's here in the next week to do a photo shoot in a model scale train room, where the scale train room is that of 144 scale Gundams. So high grades and real grades, come on over. The master grades look really cool, but they're just a little obtuse. You know what I mean? Like they look like they almost fit in place, but then they're not. Like the people stuff like don't match the buildings. But that's okay. What's wrong with you, princess? My dog. I was talking to my dog. All right, we're just getting down there. So I have like a special little spot where I put all my nubs off to the side over here. And those go over there. I do have my trusty dusty, my brand new recording stand for when I record things and get really cool photos and stuff. I got this brand new stand I'll be using. I'm super excited about it. So, you know what else we should do? After I get done with these 2 parts, we're going to stop doing this real quick, and I am going to fix my daughter's necklace because it is Halloween. And she should have a Halloween necklace. Because those jerk classmates of hers bump into her and cause her to rip her little things out. So we'll go fix that. Make her thing look nice.
Yeah, I guess what else the group classmates did?
Well, they told you they don't like you?
No, they ripped the pom-pom off of one of my hats.
Oh, that was a while ago, though. It wasn't recent. Are they the same jerks? No. Okay. when my wife gets home, I am going to take a studio mandated break, and I'm going to tell all these guys they're losers for not showing up to the show. Anyways, hello. I want to offer a promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chat. This is no. No. Um, Fallen Insomniac. Did you get hacked or something? I stream through a stream service called Restream.io, and I get a whole bunch of really cool things. Check this out. I can do all sorts of things. I can change. I can change in the middle of the show. I can change up to Christmas theme. I built that. I can add that. I can change to this. I know my kids are saying it's not Christmas, but look, Friday Night Kit Bash. This is my normal theme that I can put up. Look, I can even show you pictures. If I upload pictures and stuff, I can change over to those. Let's go back to my Friday Night Kit Bash thing. Actually, we're doing the one I just uploaded is this orange banner that wraps around, and that one is for Halloween. Okay, just quick. Just thought I'd tell you that I already do have a streaming site that I work from. Thank you for the offer, though. Thank you for telling me about it. I will look into it to see if it is better than my current setup. And if it is, I'll tell my current setup that they might lose me as a user if they can't make some changes to add whatever features you're trying to sell me has. Because the company that I go through, they constantly update their program every month. Like they're coming up with new stuff every month when they update their program. So I'm pretty impressed with Restream. I've been using them for over a year now. Just so you know, and I restream onto, I'm on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook right now, and then I will be hopefully getting to TikTok soon. Just TikTok's a little harder to get your lives going. That's all. So get them lives going, and TikTok will let you do it. So that's what we're working on. That's what we're doing. So I got these two parts that I'm on this last of two parts. Just got to finish up sanding and buffing. And then we're going to take a break from these and we're going to solder together my daughter's necklace. You guys are going to get to see me be a little solder genius. I got ventilation and stuff, so don't worry. The room's well ventilated too. You just don't have like a big blower fan blowing all the time. All right, so let's clear some of this out the way. And I'll show you what we're working on. She's got it over here. Right. Moving that thing. So this is what we're working on. We just need to take this light apart, tin these wires, and put it all back together. So, and then there's a battery thing here or something. I want to unconnect this while I'm working because I don't want any back shock. How do we do this? There we go. All right. So the three batteries can just sit right there. I don't want to hoik myself. Right? Nobody wants to get hurt. All right. So it's over here. Oh, I do have to hold on. Document. Okay. Before we can even do that, I have to take it apart. All right. Okay, then. All right. You gotta be real careful, like when we tin these and stuff, because they're. It's not that simple. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's a little bit difficult. I don't know what's wrong. There we go. I didn't want to unplug the wrong one. All right. Got my pen going. Grab a little bit of solder. I got a kit. Don't worry. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. All right. Let's see. So you guys can see. Here's my pen. It's just basic. It's nothing fancy. It's not digital. So we'll just wait until it starts to heat up. It's getting hot already, so. Okay, so for sure, I know those go there. So next, I should tin these, which means I gotta cut a little bit off. I'll just be tinning them. Then add a little more to them. So I always like to get a little bit on here, and then just. All right. Now we're gonna check and see which side lights up what. This side light up like this. Or was it like this? There isn't another one that's broken, is it? Yeah. Dang it. See, so now there's another one that's broke right there. All right. So we'll have to take this one apart too. I've already taken this one apart. Feels like it. Let's hope not. It'd be harder to get out of the thing if I did. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Look, all right. Oh no! Don't make that wider. Man, I hope I didn't melt this light. Okay, that's hot. Connection fixed. Oh man, Kaden, this necklace has just been through hell. Are you like twirling this around or something? Well, that might short it out too, kid. Man. Kaden Nicole. Sorry, guys. It's kind of what I'm doing right now. Fixing this thing. I got this tape I'm going to wrap around these little wires. Hopefully it fixes the problem. Don't really need a whole lot because these are really skinny wires. They need to stay skinny too. Alright, let's see where. Right here. Yeah. Now, I don't need to do both. However, I feel compelled to. All right. Let's make sure those are good. Nothing else is shorting out. I'm not seeing any more breaks. All right, well, I thought it was going to be a lot easier than this, but it is not. I am failing horribly. Part of it is I think the batteries might be dead. I'm not sure. Okay. I don't know what else to say. It's kind of loud. Yep. So I'll have to look up a diagram for why those lights aren't working right. 'Cause these are some weird lights. This one got burnt. This one's clearly burnt. So I will get back to that eventually. I know I have another one of these things laying around somewhere. But yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna call that a show for tonight. We're an hour and 12. So yeah. Once again, real quick before we get out of here, I'm gonna head on over to my sponsor, or we're gonna head on over to the sponsor page and talk to you about what's going on here with our sponsors. Friday Night Restock plus sweepstakes now through October 31st, which is Tuesday. Every purchase will enter you into a drawing for a $100 gift card. Bonus points for each dollar spent. Woo woo. And while you're at it, head on over to Clarksville Hobby Depot and use that discount code G_Syndicate10 to get yourself 10% off $25 or more at ClarksvilleHobbyDepot.com. And that is where we get our sponsorship. By using that code, that lets our sponsors know we sent you. And that helps us out dearly a lot, because trust me. Like I said, if you guys are there, hit me up in the chats later on. I'll come back and respond. I hang out on the social media apps all the time waiting for you guys to talk to me. So that's kind of what it is, man. Go ahead, leave me comments, leave me some advice. Maybe tell me what I did wrong on those lights tonight. And we will see you next time on Friday Night Kit Bash.